There's nothing like a good night's sleep to relax the body and mind. We have all heard that saying, and most of us take the hours of sleep we get for granted. If we feel tired after work, we don't really mind because we can easily fall asleep a bit earlier. But imagine if you couldn't sleep, or if you felt so anxious at night that falling asleep terrifies you. These are the real problems facing by a huge number of people today, especially those with the clinical depression. Around 264 million people worldwide live with depression. When it comes to countries, India is the most depressed country in the world. According to the World Health Organization, India, China, and US are the most affected countries by anxiety. First of all, the point is if you don't have intense thoughts and strong emotions about something, you cannot get depressed. A very few people are lethargically ill or depressed, while on the other side, there is an ocean of self created depression. Most of the people are self depressed. The point which I am going to discuss today is that there is a very thin line between sanity and insanity. The overwhelming stress creates a tremendous effect on overall behavior of somebody. Whenever a certain kind of person is mad at other person, they are not mad at them. They are just going on mad in themselves for a certain period of time. They become clinically ill from the mental aspect. These type of people think that it's their privilege to be depressed so that they will get attention from somebody. Ultimately, they reach a state of mind they can't turn back from such thought process because they have trained it by insanity. Till then, the people like this lose friends due to their absurd behavior of anger without any reason at all. It feels to them like so normal to continue that depression. But is there any solution to such trauma at all? Is it? The answer is yes. We all have incentives in our life to become ill right from our childhood. If you see a child of 6 to 7 months, whenever they need attention, they start to cry. When it comes to an adult, whenever you are ill, you are given a lot of attention. But that physical illness is good. But once you get married, you learn the art of mental depression in many different ways. You know, if you sit in a corner showing depressed, everyone pays you attention. Everyone is gonna come to you and ask, what's happening to you? What's the problem? When it goes for a certain times, you cannot come back from that insanity. We can say that 70% of mental illness is just self created. Whatsoever needs to be done, we anyway have to do. We cannot compromise any type of laziness on our work. For example, Carole, one of the best hand shooter of the world, was the winner of 2 Olympic gold medals in his life, both by his left hand, and when the right one was injured, he had to do it no matter what happens. He could have got depressed, but if you grow such a true ambition about life and is starting enjoy it, you can achieve a lot of amazing things in life. This world is a very beautiful place, although what needs to be fixed are just human beings. We can never turn back on our commitment. Whether it's hot or cold, we have to do our work, one way or the other. What needs to be done, it needs to be done. And when you do such practice and see back, you will not fall sick so often. Now, a lot of people don't go and do work. They lie in their blanket and thinking, why I cannot do anything in life. You are creating a mind to be useful to sickness and invisible infections as soon as possible, which will distract you from your goals. If you turn your mind in this way, you can turn it in that way too. What needs to push a little harder towards sanity? The line. It's very important. It makes you healthy, and you must understand it doesn't pay to be sick, to be clinically ill or unhappy and depressed. On the contrary, to be joyful and happy pays you a lot. Thank you guys for watching the video. Subscribe to my channel.